Happy Tuesday, everyone. So, coming to you live today to talk about movement and the end of our month of movement here. I'm Anne, your well-being coach for burnout nurses. So, kind of this concept of the resolutions that we set, and a lot of them are based on movement and getting your health back, and people that want to have the gym memberships and then we don't go, right? And it's that concept of maybe I need to fix something. Nah, I don't need to feel to fix anything. Yes, we are feeling broken. We feel like burnout has broken us. The system of healthcare is broken, but we are not necessarily broken. We're just feeling kind of that way, right? That exhaustion, that fatigue comes in. We just maybe need to change things up a little bit, right? So this month has been all about moving. Let's move, let's get up, let's do things. And it's our choice to move it or lose it. So I worked with a client this morning, and she recognized that she's been working and doing exercise and movement for a year and wanted to up level that, and kind of pushed a little too hard this week with that and changing up some of her stuff in her nutrition. And she fell back into that old pattern. You don't need to have it all at once, right? She's giving her that time and that space, recognizing she will never have that 18-year-old body again. None of us will, because we've experienced things, we've gone through things, the stress and the health of a lot of the things that are going on in nursing and in healthcare are contributing to our physical issues as well, right? And the fact that she needs to give herself some grace. She is a mom, love her body where she is and what her body has done, right? Producing, children and getting you through those 12-hour shifts, right? We're on our feet. We're kind of putting ourselves through some of that hardship with our bodies, and to give ourselves the time and grace to move to something better that we want moving forward with that, right? So had a patient the other night too that was like, "Oh, I walked the hall today," and he's like, "I am exhausted. I just need to sleep." He has been in the hospital for 2 weeks, right? So it takes a while to get yourself reconditioned and get yourself kind of back to where you are when you've deconditioned. So kind of thinking the same thing. If you haven't had movement in your life, you can't go from really not much to running that marathon, right? It's going to take little steps to get you there. So make sure you are giving yourself that grace. You are taking that time to kind of figure out what works for you as well, right? So if I'm working 12-hour shifts, is movement and exercise legit, exercise going to be beneficial for me? Can I do that? I don't, right? If I'm working, that is movement enough for me. Most of us are probably getting close to 10,000 steps, if not more. We're physically moving people, we're lifting people, right? We are moving our bodies, the bending over, we have carts, you're doing a lot of movements. Count that, right? If you're around the house on your days off and you need to do housework, count that as your movement, right? Can I maybe add a couple more flights of stairs if I'm taking laundry up and down? Am I sweeping? That's, physical movement. So count that and get creative with your movement, right? So maybe have some motivation movement as well. Are you listening to the music? Are you just dancing? Are you hula hooping? Find those fun things that you did as a kid, or those fun things that you can do with your kids or your grandkids. If it's snowing, go out and have a snowball fight, make a snowman, sled, do some of those winter activities. In the summer, kind of the same thing. What can you do that gets you just out and moving? It doesn't have to be specific. I have to exercise today. You don't have to do anything. You get to choose to exercise. You get to do it. So make sure you're using that positive mind frame as well with that, right? I get to choose this. So I'd love to know what you guys are doing for movements. Be creative, share with the rest of us so that we can kind of join you with that as well, right? I like to do kickboxing, did it this morning, but walking, simply just walking, just get your 10,000 steps. If you want to go that way, if you're not getting many steps at all, just get more than you got yesterday. Do a little more than you did the day before to get that kind of going, that movement going for you. And to recognize, right, we don't have to do it all at once. And tomorrow is February. How did that happen? So we want to think about showing ourselves some love, right? February is going to be all about that self-love, self-acceptance, recognizing that I'm okay where I'm at. I don't need to fix anything. I do maybe want to make a few changes and some shifts so I get to have a healthy lifestyle moving forward, can deal with my stress a little better and process all of that. So stay tuned for the month of February, where we get to show ourselves tons and tons of love. So thanks for joining me, everyone, today, and make this a Tuesday. What are you choosing to do for movement and thinking about that self-love? All right, everyone, I'll talk to you soon.